Good evening, everyone. It's truly wonderful to see all of you here as we gather for one of our community's most meaningful traditions, the swearing in of our new Livonia City Council. My name is Terry Marecki, and I'm the Wayne County Commissioner of District 9, which includes most of Livonia. Livonia has always been strengthened by the dedications of its residents, volunteers, and public servants. And the individuals being sworn in this evening embody that dedication. Kaylee Kavanaugh Reed, Patrick Brockway, Eileen McDonald, and Robin Persicone have shown through their service and engagement that they believe deeply in the values that define Livonia: responsibility, respect, and service to others. This ceremony is more than a formality. It's a reminder that local government works best when leaders and residents stand together. That spirit has defined Livonia for generations and will continue to guide us forward. As someone who spent my life in this community and served in a variety of roles, I've seen firsthand how powerful civic engagement can be. Whether it's our volunteers, neighborhood associations, schools, faith communities, or simply neighbors helping out neighbors, Livonia thrives because our residents continually invest their time, talents, and heart into making this a better place for everyone. So tonight, as we welcome our new council members and the responsibilities that they are undertaking, we also reaffirm our shared commitment to public service, good government, and the bright future of this city. Thank you for joining us, for supporting our Livonia City Council, and for continuing to be part of what makes Livonia a truly exceptional community. Now, if you could all stand for the presentation of colors by the Livonia Police and Livonia Fire Department Honor Guards, then please continue standing for our national anthem sung by Claire Svoboda, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by American Heritage Girls Troop MI 0465, and then the invocation by the Honorable Judge Sean P. Kavanaugh. Thank you and welcome again.
Right, face, post, colors. Present arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
face. Forward, march.
Well done.
So everybody be seated. Thank you. We gather today with diverse thoughts and goals. Guide us to find the common ground, share our insights with clarity, and act with integrity. Bless this inauguration with understanding and purpose. May we be guided by truth and grace as we proceed. I'm going to read a couple words from President Teddy Roosevelt addressing a crowd. It's called The Man in the Arena. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how strong the woman stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if they fail, at least fails while daring greatly, so that their place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Still less room is there for those who deride or slight what is done by those who actually bear the brunt of the day, nor yet for those others who always profess that they would like to take action if only the conditions of life were not what they actually are. That was in 1910. Those words apply today too. It's hard work to get elected. And it's hard work to not get elected too. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to now introduce the elected officials in Livonia. And first start with the mayor, Maureen Miller-Brosnan, the president of the city council, Brandon McCullough. Go ahead and stand. The vice president of the council, Martha Tashnik. Council member Rob Donovic, who is leaving this year, and thank you, Rob, for all your service. Judge Jim Jolly. Okay, our treasurer, Susan Nash. Our city clerk, Lori Miller. Okay, thank you, everyone. And now, please welcome Mayor Maureen Miller-Brosnan for her comments tonight.
Good evening, everybody. Tonight is a night of celebration. It's a night of gratitude, a night of renewed purpose. It's a privilege, and I say this a lot, and I really do mean it. It is a privilege to stand before you tonight as your mayor as we inaugurate 4 new members of our Livonia City Council. Congratulations to Council President-elect Kaylee Cavanaugh-Reed, to Council Vice President-elect Patrick Brockway, and to Councilmember Eileen McDonald and Councilmember Robin Persicone. You've all done a lot of work to get here, as Judge Kavanaugh just indicated. Each of you brings a dedication to service, a deep love for our community, and a commitment to building a future that's worthy of Livonia's promise. And I'm honored to welcome you to leadership within the city. I also want to take a moment to thank those who have served and who are going to be leaving the council. Councilmember Linda Scheel, Councilmember Scott Morgan, Councilmember Rob Donovic, and Councilwoman Laura Toy are all going to be leaving the council. Councilmember Donovic is here this evening. And Rob, I have so enjoyed serving with you. I really, truly have. And I would say this to the other colleagues of yours who are not able to join us tonight. This community is forever grateful for your service. The part of the core of our leadership that you provided while you were serving on the council. It's important to step back and remember what it is that you all had a chance to lead through and to, whether it was a global pandemic, making sure that every budget that came before you was a balanced budget, making sure that we had a new DPW building, a new wellness center, improved Kirksey Recreation Center. All of these happened under your watch and our ability to work together. And I am forever grateful for those relationships, as is the community in the city of Livonia. As I look out at this room today, I see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of friends, some relatives, neighbors, and I'm reminded once again of the spirit of connection that binds our city together. That spirit is Livonia's superpower. It's what strengthens us in difficult times, and it inspires us to do more, to take care more, and to be there for one another. And this year, that spirit carried us even deeper as we recognized Livonia's 75th anniversary. Now, this is a remarkable milestone for our city, and it invites us to look back with pride, to make sure that we look forward with gratitude, and making sure that we renew our purpose to the city. For 75 years, Livonia's story has been shaped by the people who have called it home. It's a story of helping neighbors, a story of families planting roots that have stretched through generations. It's a story of teachers who have shaped young minds, businesses that have been grown and believed in Livonia's potential and stayed here and built. It's a story of first responders who devoted themselves to the safety and our safety. It's a story of volunteers who gave freely of their time and their heart. Our stories matter. They teach us courage in the face of challenge, compassion in moments of change, and hope, even when the future feels a little bit uncertain. They remind us how we got here and why this community means so much to all of us. And as we inaugurate new leaders tonight, we are adding new chapters to that story. Together, we represent, and you represent and signify new energy, new ideas, the continuation of what we all hold dear, and that's a commitment to community above all else. And this is the spirit that is going to guide us ahead in the year ahead. It's a spirit of collaboration, of shared purpose, and unshakable love for this city. So as we enter this new chapter, we do it with the knowledge that the challenges ahead are real, but so is our resolve. Whether it's strengthening public safety, supporting small businesses, caring for our seniors, expanding opportunities for families, or building spaces where our community can come together. We know that our work is meaningful, and we know that the work is possible if we all work together. So Livonia's next chapter is just waiting to be written. And the 4 newly elected leaders joining our council tonight are the ones that are going to help us to shape that story. So as we welcome these new leaders in their new roles, I want to say this. You are stepping into a legacy of service, but you are also stepping into a community that believes in you. People in this community are ready to work with you. They want to come together to make sure that over the course of time, we continue to make great things happen and accomplish great things in our community. So, to our new council members, Kaylee, Patrick, Robin, and Eileen, congratulations. We are so proud of the work that you are embarking on, and we're grateful for your willingness to serve, and we look forward to doing it together. There are a number of members of our city department leadership team, and if you would all please stand for a moment. These are folks, Chief Goralski, Chief Jennison is here this evening, Emergency Preparedness Manager Brian Kahn is here. And we all stand ready to work with you to make good things happen in our community. So as we celebrate this inauguration, as we mark our 75th anniversary, we're prepared for all that lies ahead, and I want to leave you with one thing. The heart of Livonia has always been its people. Its strength has always been its unity, and its future will always be shaped by the way that we care for one another and the way that we treat one another. So we're asking, let's all come together. Let's choose kindness. Let's choose collaboration. Let's choose hope. Because at the end of the day, that's truly what defines us. Congratulations again to our new council members. We're looking forward to the next 75 years and to writing some of those chapters with all of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, we've come to the exciting part of this evening, and that's the administration of the oaths. So we will begin with the City Council Member-elect, Robin Persicone, who's being sworn in by her husband, Nino Persicone.
You ready? Yeah. Okay.
I
Hereby accept the office of council member of the city of Livonia, Michigan.
hereby accept the office of council member of the city of Livonia, Michigan.
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the state of Michigan,
the Constitution of the state of Michigan,
and the charter of the city of Livonia,
and the charter of the city of Livonia,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of a council member
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of a council member
of the city of Livonia, Michigan,
of the city of Livonia, Michigan,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Did you want to say a couple things?
See, this is what stinks when you go first, and you've never seen one of these and been to one. I just want to thank everyone in this room from the bottom of my heart. I am thrilled to start this new chapter, and you know, as most of you know, this isn't the first time I've tried, and I couldn't when Judge Kavanaugh was saying what he was saying, which I want to get that in writing from you. That was amazing. I'd not heard that before. And it takes a lot to run in whether you are victorious or not. It's an amazing, amazing thing to do. And so I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled to represent the wonderful citizens of Livonia. I love this city. I always have, and I'm going to do my very best. So I'm gonna lead with integrity. I'm gonna lead with kindness, and I'm gonna do the best job that I can do. So thank you all so much for being here. Thanks to my family, all my friends that came, all my cousins, everyone that came tonight. It really is amazing. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, Councilwoman Persicone. Our next council member-elect to be sworn in is Eileen McDonald, and she is being sworn in by her husband, Robert McDonald.
I'll remember Chuck.
Ready?
Yeah.
I, Eileen McDonald,
I, Eileen McDonald,
hereby accept the office of the council member of the city of Livonia, Michigan,
I hereby accept the office
of a council member,
of the council member for the city of Livonia,
Michigan.
Michigan.
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I solemnly affirm I will support the Constitution of the United
the
States,
Constitution of the state of Michigan,
the Constitution of the state of
the
Michigan,
charter of the city of Livonia,
the charter of the city of Livonia.
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of a council member
I will faithfully discharge the duty of a council member
of the city of Livonia, Michigan, to the best of my ability.
of the city of Livonia, Michigan, to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
All right, we have a choice here. I can either read this long speech I wrote, or I can go off the cuff. So, read it. Okay, good. Well, I would like to thank the voters of the city of Livonia who have supported me this past November 4th. And to Bob, thank you for understanding my ambitions and my dreams that I have for our community. I know we sacrificed a lot over this past year. We didn't have much free time, but it was well worth it. We worked very hard to do this. And over the past year, I talked to people from all areas of our city, and I received a lot of feedback. I learned that they felt their neighborhoods were like individual towns, little neighborhoods throughout the city. And people wanted our council to be kind and to listen and to embrace who we are. And the election for one family was empowering. They said it was empowering. They felt that I would represent them well. They were an LGBTQ family, and this young man reached out to me prior to the election to tell me that he voted for me. And afterwards, he sent me a picture of he and his husband and their daughter, and he's like, yes. So that felt so wonderful to me. It's like, okay, you know what? We're doing the right thing. This is what we need to do. And I just think the most important thing that we could do as council members is to listen to our community. And people in our city want us to govern with kindness, embrace who we are, and to empower our citizens to join in conversations to shape our cities. The citizens, to me, will come first. We are here to serve the citizens. I think it's important that sometimes elected officials get kind of driven and they think to themselves, well, this is what I think the community wants, but it isn't necessarily always true. So I think it's important that the number one thing we need to do is to listen. So one thing, I want to apologize in advance to the employees because I have a tendency to ask a lot of questions. So that's really important to me, and I want to make sure that I do my job to the best of my ability. So, I won't be too much of a pain, but I will ask a lot. So also, as citizens, employees, even people that just come into the city, if you have any concerns, you want to reach out to me, please do, because that's why I'm here. And I'm really looking forward to working with my fellow council members. We're going to make Livonia better than it is now, and I truly believe that. We need to build on so that we are welcoming, inclusive. We definitely need to work on ADA compliance, which I know is something we need to do. And let's empower and embrace who we are. In my opinion, we're not fancy, but we're good people, and let's care about each other. And we want to be the best for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman McDonald. Okay, our next person is Council Vice President-elect Patrick Brockway, and the oath will be given to Patrick by his wife, Leslie Brockway.
I state your name,
I, Patrick Brockway,
hereby accept
hereby accept
the office of a council member
the office of a council member
of the City of Livonia, Michigan.
of the City of Livonia, Michigan.
I do solemnly affirm
I do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Charter of the City of Livonia,
and the Charter of the City of Livonia,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of a council member
the duties of a council member
of the City of Livonia, Michigan,
of the City of Livonia, Michigan,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability. All right, I got this speech down to like 17 and a half minutes. Is everybody comfortable? You got a snack? You good? Okay. Good evening, everyone. Standing here today as a newly elected Livonia City Council member is an honor I do not take lightly. I am deeply humbled by the trust that the voters of our community have placed in me. When I first made the decision to run, I approached it quietly. I didn't want to burden anyone with my intentions or expectations. I thought I would go into this in my own way, do the work quietly, and let the results occur however they're meant to be. But what I quickly learned, and what tonight makes even clearer as I look into the crowd in this room, is that none of us truly does something like this alone. To all my family, friends, and supporters, and it's very hard to list all of them, but hey, let's give it a try. Jim, Denise, Nancy, Dave, James, Kim, Lynn, Lorraine, Mark, Tiffany, Laura, Jenna, Nick, Nicole, other Nick, Steve, other Steve, Debbie, Dawn, Gloria, Bob, Eileen, and her Bob. Thank you all. If I didn't list your name, I'm sorry, I only have about 3 minutes here. To the ones who did door hangers, displayed yard signs, or stood with me in every possible weather imaginable, thank you. To the residents who took the chance on me, you have my deepest gratitude. You are part of this moment. I'd like to give a special shout out to my mom, Ellen Brockway. Hey, Mom. I know Dad would be proud. He's looking down on us. Thank you for a lifetime of support. To my wife, Leslie, my campaign manager and best friend. If you ever saw a grammatical or spelling error in anything in my campaign, it's because I didn't run it by her first. I love you and thank you. To my fellow council members, I look forward to working alongside you. Each of us brings a different background, a different perspective, and a different passion for Livonia. That range of experience is a strength. As a council vice president, my commitment is to serve with integrity, fairness, and respect, and to help ensure that the work we do is collaborative and focused on what truly benefits the people we represent. I'm excited for what lies ahead. We have challenges to face and opportunities to seize, but we face them together as neighbors, as partners, and as a city that cares about its future. We face it as one Livonia. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Vice President Brockway. And our last oath will be Council President-elect Kaylee Kavanaugh Reed, and her oath will be given by her husband, Eric Reed.
I, Kaylee Kavanaugh Reed,
I, Kaylee Kavanaugh Reed,
hereby accept the office of a council member of the city of Livonia, Michigan.
hereby accept the office of a council member of the city of Livonia, Michigan.
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the state of Michigan,
the Constitution of the state of Michigan,
and the charter of the city of Livonia,
and the charter of the city of Livonia,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of a council member
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of a council member
of the city of Livonia, Michigan to the best of my ability.
of the city of Livonia, Michigan to the best of my ability. So if anyone was thinking highly of themselves up here, my 3-year-old dozed off, so we're not that exciting. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. Special thank you to County Commissioner Terry Marecki, the Honor Guard, Harold Higgins, our bagpiper, the St. Michael's American Heritage Girls, Claire Svadoba, Mayor Brosnan, Monsignor Tyndall, and Judge Kavanaugh, or my dad. Thank you all for participating in the ceremony tonight. Standing here today is an honor. To be entrusted with the role of City Council President is very humbling. I never had any intentions of running for office, but then I got the greatest honor of being the executive director of the spree. And as some might say, I caught the bug for the city, for the people, for the work that our administrators, civic leaders, and public safety do. And I saw how much the people of Livonia love Livonia. We are neighbors and a strong community, and I wanted nothing more than to lead that and be a part of making our present and our future something that we are proud of. So this begins my long list of thank yous. First, I need to thank Sam Carmagno and the entire Spree Board for taking a chance on me 3 years ago. The Spree changed my life for the better, and it's because of you, the people of the Spree. The best part of this campaign, besides winning, has been the friendships that have come out of it. I am now very close friends with some of the original candidates, and because of this campaign, I have luckily gained friends that I probably would have never crossed paths with before. So to the group, you know who you are, thanks for pushing me over the finish line and continuing to be a positive light in our city. I am honored to lead alongside 6 dedicated council members. I have worked on many teams, but I have never ever been a part of a group with this many different personalities. And that is very exciting to me. We are about to use all of our different talents, passions, to move a city forward triumphantly. Our strength lies not in unanimous agreement, but in our ability to listen to one another, challenge each other respectfully, and find the best path forward for the people we serve. I need to thank the 4 outgoing council members, Laura Toy, Scott Morgan, Linda Scheel, and Rob Donovic. Thank you all for your work and your service to our city. I know this will not be the last we see of some of you. To Carrie, Martha, Brandon, Robin, Eileen, and Patrick, I am so looking forward to our tenure on city council together. When I met with the mayor after I won, she offered for her office to organize some Council 101 sessions. Not only has the mayor and her chief of staff attended all of the sessions we have had, but every single department head has given us 3 hours of their evening, after work hours, to orientate us, give us background on their departments, and make sure that we are set up for success in January. Not many mayors would do this, and I'm pretty certain none have done it before, and so I'm incredibly grateful that we've been given this opportunity. So thank you, Mayor Brosnan and Dave Varga and their team and all of the department heads. To my campaign manager, Brian Weiss, thank you for all of your hard work this year. I am honored to have helped continue your campaign winning streak. He's 3 for 3. To the Nash family, all I'm going to say is thank you, because I will start crying if I say anything more. They say it takes a village, and I have proven that all year, as you have heard my kids talk already during this ceremony. To my brothers and sisters, Carolyn, Robbie, Shane, Tiffany, Alex, Ian, and Alyssa, you are the true MVPs. Aunt Marlene, thank you. To my mother and father-in-law, Maggie and John, thank you. To my parents, Mimi and Pop-Pop, thank you. All these people have watched our boys at some point or another over the past year, and we could not have done it without you. Knowing you're leaving your kids for any amount of time is hard, but when they like the babysitters more than you, it's a little easier. And they don't charge us to babysit. To my mom and dad, I truly had no idea what it was like to campaign as the candidate. You never let me know growing up just how hard this is. You always made it look fun. You showed me an amazing example of city above self and staying true to yourself and your own values. I'm very lucky to have role models like you. To my boys, you're the best boys, and I'm so lucky to have you. I'm really only able to be a working mom because my kids are so cool. And last but not least, to Eric, my husband. I'm really sorry I came in first. I know we were aiming for second because it's more work, but it's going to be worth it. You are my rock and my best friend, and I could not have done this without you. In closing, my promise is simple. I promise to foster unity, to elevate the voices of this community, and to ensure that every decision we make is rooted in what is best for our city's future. I will work every day to create an environment where ideas can flourish, where collaboration is expected, and where progress is measured not by who gets the credit, but by the impact we make together. We have meaningful work ahead of us. I believe wholeheartedly that with this council and with this community, we are more than ready. Thank you again. Now let's get to work.
Thank you, President Kavanaugh Reed. Okay, now we're coming to the end of our program now. If you could please stand for the remaining part of the program. We're going to have the benediction by Monsignor Bill Tyndall, our musical closing by Harold Higgins, and please continue to stand with the retiring of the colors. And please join us after the retiring of the colors. Please join us in the lobby for a reception. Thank you again for coming tonight.
Heavenly Father, we have gathered tonight to express gratitude for the many blessings bestowed upon our city and to seek your grace to guide these newly elected council members and all who hold office in this city and all who work for the city. As a community, we are grateful that your hand has guided Livonia from its humble beginnings as a township in 1835 to an incorporated city in 1950, and all the blessings that have happened to us since 1950. Through the dedicated efforts of our leaders and the commitment of our citizens, our city has journeyed united in its commitment to be a welcoming and vibrant community. With gratitude in our hearts, we pray your grace on our elected leaders. Grant them your wisdom. Guide them to act with fairness and compassion as they lead us into the future. We ask this always in the name of Jesus Christ the Lord. Amen. Amen. Oh. Right. Face. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Retrieve. Toss. Left. Face. Forward. March. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right.
Congratulations, everyone. We'll see you out in the lobby.